soot builds up a little more on the outside of the vehicle. We also heard that call out from Mission Control just a few moments ago that both vehicles are on nominal trajectories. You can follow the trajectories along at home in the bottom corners of your screen. We have stage 1 on the left and stage 2 on the right.
Now 5.5 minutes into flight. Still a few more moments to go as we continue to follow along the path of NASA's SpaceX CRS 34th Commercial Resupply Services mission. And there you can see a great view of stage 1 on the left-hand side. The grid fins that Ronnie brought up earlier in the broadcast just ahead of launch. Falcon 9 is equipped with 4 hypersonic grid fins, which are positioned near the top of the first stage and are used for steering as it returns to Earth. As you heard, the start of that entry burn for the first stage. And those grid fins are a critical part of Falcon 9's reusability system. So entry burn just completed as it's shut down. Now we'll look for that landing burn as it continues to make its return back to Earth, and it will begin its descent to landing zone 40 today. And on the right-hand side, continuing to track the path of the second stage, in which the Dragon cargo spacecraft on top of that second stage, making its way into orbit. Now 6.5 minutes into today's flight. Now again, moments away from entry burn, we should see the stage 1 light back up as it will rapidly decelerate in preparation for landing at landing zone 40.
Stage 1 FTS safe.
And milestones continuing to check off for the stage 1 as it makes its return back to Earth. And we'll keep an ear out for that entry burn, startup and entry burn shutdown.
Stage 1 landing burn.
We should get some great visuals off the... So landing burn now underway, and that's the single engine that slows down stage 1 rapidly ahead of touching down back on Earth off the Florida coastline.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And great visualizations there as stage 1 has successfully returned back to landing zone 40. That's now 7.5 minutes into today's flight. We still have about a minute to go, a little less than that for stage 2.
And there you can follow along the path of stage 1. That is another successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket. This was the 6th launch and landing for this first stage. Now, coming up in just over 30 seconds, we should hear a call out for second engine cutoff 1, or SECO 1, which is when the MVAC engine on board the second stage shuts down. That'll conclude the roughly 6-minute burn by this engine needed to get Dragon into the proper orbit to align with the International Space Station.
Stage 2